Hello everyone, and welcome back to Fallout 4 The Roboticist run, where this time, I haven't watched the last episode back. Yeah, I had Taking Independence, so we can head off to the castle if I so wish. I did some other stuff. It was recommended that maybe I go check out Graygarden, which I want to say is around here-ish, because helping robots out there would be nice. Obviously doing the Minutemen stuff, I was recommended like the fusion cores from up over this way, but I think to start off, I'm going to travel to Sunshine Tidings and see about going over here, I think it is? Oh dear. This isn't a great sign. But you know what, it's not too bad. Okay. This isn't terrible. I think I got a bit concerned, because Kayla recently has been dealing with ghouls in his series, his Fallout 3 series. Oh, it's useless, great. And has been struggling a bit with them. But those aren't too bad. This is a themed run, not a challenge run, so it's nice and simple. And my main goal here is... oh, perfect, we can see it. I want to go there. So, let's just head that way. Oh, that's brilliant. I'm pretty sure that's a Yaogwai cave or something. Which a Radstag Doe just charged into. Okay, no Yaogwai there. Yeah, I dropped real close to that and panicked for a second, but then the Radstag charged in there, so I was thinking great distraction. But now it seems there was nothing even there. So, this should actually make the entire journey pretty safe. Because I'm not sure... oh, here's the edge of a world fence. Fallout 4 does a terrible job of, like, restricting the edges of the map for the most part. Like, in the Glowing Sea it's not a huge problem because it's so open and vast, but because you start up in the northwest corner, it is very, very easy to hit the edge of the map. Oh, and it's just denoted by, like, bits of fence that you'll occasionally see. Oh dear. And yeah, now we got some raiders to kill. Is there more than one of you? Oh, apparently just a raider to kill. Wow. You shouldn't have been here alone. As predicted, quite a safe journey, and... okay, perfect. Yep, there's Rust Devils here, so thank you, comments. I was told that the Rust Devils spawn in here before Automatron even starts, which I was not previously aware of. That does mean, yeah, we have little robots to be taken on, little Rust Devil robots, which is pretty cool. Because it should mean we can get some robot mods, like, straight away, which is quite nice. And it means as soon as I know how to build a robot workbench, I'll have some stuff to make. Not to mention the Rust Devil armour, which I want to pick up and kit myself out in. Although, there we go. Yeah, I'm having a bit of trouble actually getting people. Okay, Codsworth, how about you? Okay. You still will set that off. I'm not taking too much damage here, though. Oh, but Codsworth is not being super helpful. Lovely, and you. Yep, something's afoot, and it's just a Rust Devil here. The basic Rust Devils aren't too bad. Like, some of the robots they build are horrifying, but standard Rust Devil's not the big thing to worry about. And I think that's everyone. I wonder if we're also allowed inside. I'm not sure if it's intentional or not, but I looted the robots and didn't actually get any robot parts off of them. Could just be bad luck, but could also be that, you know, it's just designed that way. And yep, here we go, I've got my robot stuff. Chest piece, left leg, right leg. I don't know the arms. Okay, I'm missing some robot arms, but I haven't seen if I'm able to break inside of this place yet. So maybe I'll be able to get some extra stuff. Apparently not. So normally there's a terminal here, which lets you open up this point here, this door, but it's not spawned in yet. So... oh, Codsworth isn't very comfortable around here. Yes, you can't, like, sequence break your way in or anything. But hey, I've got some robot armor, so that's kind of nice. It appears that the robot gear is quite easy to improve as well. The only, like, standard armor thing I can't get to is polished metal, because that requires 2. Or armor 2, I should say. Yeah, I can get that one nice and easy. I could get pocketed. Maybe just... I think I'm probably going to go... oh, lighter build is a bit expensive, isn't it? That requires ballistic fire, but jeez. I mean, I could go pocketed, but I think I'm just going to put everything to alloyed right now and leave it at that. With my new robot armour equipped, I look a bit more machine-y, I guess, which I approve of. And my ratings outside of power armour is now 65 damage, 47 energy, and 10 rad resistance, which isn't amazing, which is why I'm going to stick with the power armour, but it's good to know that I don't always need to wear this. Next on my list is heading to Graygarden, because, oh, I'm almost leveled up. Yeah, there's some robots here, and helping out robots is very thematic for the Robo Run. So... is it you?
Welcome to Graygarden, darling. This is the Commonwealth's first and only hydroponics facility run entirely by robots.
That's pretty ingenious. I bet you can work around the clock.
Not only that, but your data collection and analysis must be top-notch. I'm sure these crops want for nothing.
Of course, darling. Our unique hierarchy allows for constant operation. You see, there are two kinds of robots here. The worker drones carry out labor and maintenance. We supervisors, that is myself, green and brown, possess sophisticated cognition processors. We are capable of complex analysis and decision-making, a testament to the genius of our creator, Dr. Edward Gray.
Obviously, the man was brilliant to come up with something like this.
I could hardly have said it better myself, darling. Robotics and artificial intelligence were our creator's great passions, rivaled only by his love of television. Perhaps you've noticed that I possess a rather singular personality, as do the other supervisors.
Well, it's definitely unique. Sort of hard to miss.
I'll take that as a compliment, darling. After all, the last thing any woman wants to be is ordinary. A few other things you should know. Talk to Green if you need supplies. If it's caps you require, Brown might have a few odd jobs. There's one other thing. A question, really. Tell me, darling, what do you think of the water around here?
It's awful.
Isn't it, though? Pressure's down, radiation is up. Why, it's practically toxic. Just think what it must be doing to my skin. This will never do. I don't mean to impose, darling, but perhaps you could lend us a hand.
All right.
Marvelous. Simply marvelous. Most of our water comes from the old Western plant, south of here. Such an eyesore. Be a dear and pay a visit, See what you can do. Maybe tidy up the place. It must be filthy. If you can get it working again, I'm sure I can come up with something for you.
Excellent, so we've got a little quest there, Troubled Waters, which we're going to be doing, because it requires us going over, to this location, which has a bunch of super mutants, so quite tough, but we should be strong enough to do that. I mean, we're in power armour, we've got a decent laser rifle, the fusion core, we've got 1+ the one that's actually in the power armour right now. This should be pretty straightforward. The one thing I'm slightly concerned of is that I'm pretty sure there'll be a mutant with a missile launcher somewhere, which could cause problems. But hey, that's one down immediately. There we go. Mutant with missile launcher is right there.
What's all this then?
Ooh. Oh, and you. Okay, we're running. Good work, Codsworth. Just tanking all that. Let's see if I can't... Oh! You just ran directly into the barrel. Oh, where's that missile going? I don't know. Oh, you're going up there. Wow, you have a lot of missiles. Why? There we go. I was about to say, why is that not throwing? I just didn't hold it down quite long enough. Let's get a stim pack, and let's actually get Codsworth back up. I've got these robot repair kits. May as well be using them. There we go. Fire you over there. Set that mutant on fire. Hopefully the damage over time will kill it. Hey, you got to level up. Perfect, it did work. Oh, and if you lot are all gonna, yeah, go together there, I'm totally gonna do that. And hopefully, oh, even more fire. Jeez, Codsworth, that's a bit aggressive. Even I think we're going too far. Alright, Codsworth can totally beat this last one. Definitely can? I mean, Codsworth isn't actually that strong right now, but he did manage it, so it's alright. Excellent. And that should be the exterior cleared, so I'm just going to loop them all, and then we can head on inside. Headed inside, and I'm pretty sure I hear the sounds of turrets. I don't see any, but there was a mechanical kind of sound,
Nothing but
which...
the sound of my atomic engine humming away.
Oh, which apparently is just Codsworth engine. Fine, I will stop being on high alert. Turns out everything's okay. I am also sneaking. I've got so used to being squishy in this game that I always think that I have to be like acting stealthy and shooting first and being smart. And in reality, I probably can just wander about and
I can pick this.
not unlock things. And yeah, just wander through and shoot stuff in a much more aggressive manner. Okay, that's not going to help me as well. We have to take the elevator. Before going further, I've decided to put another rank into Scrounger, and I'm probably going to save my next few for some of the robot crafting ones, because there's nothing I can see which I instantly need. So I'll hang about to see what is required for me to craft better robots initially. And yeah, that was the sound I was hearing. It was that little turret which decided to shoot me, and did it do much damage? Barely did a thing.
Nice.
Ooh, found an issue of picket fences. That's gonna not come in handy at all. But on the other hand, turrets to shoot, which will come in handy because they've no doubt got some good junk for me. And down here we have got, yeah, a fusion generator, which, ooh, lovely junk. Which, fingers crossed, ooh, microscope as well, has... Okay, none of you, really? No, these are all the ones which don't have cores in them, which is rather annoying when you're going around in power armor. Ooh, okay, quest is updated, and we just need to drain the plant. That's very easy to do, and I'm sure we'll have no adverse consequences. We've just gone through, we've drained the water. Look how fine this all is. Look at that, and oh, hi Mr. Meyerlurk. So, is there stuff in the way here? I can't aim while I was looking there. Yeah, there's a wall in the way. Not only is there a wall, but the door is shut, so they're not actually gonna be able to reach me just yet. There is nothing else for me to do, though. And Codsworth... I don't know what's happened to Codsworth. He appears to not be around here anywhere. So I'm just gonna see if I can find the Meyerlurks. Okay, while I was getting distracted, the Meyerlurks apparently ran off. Which is not helpful, because... Ah, there we go. Yeah, I was about to say they'll be able to sneak up on me in the water. But they won't be able to sneak up on me in land. Okay, let's just start opening everything. I'm sure there'll be nothing for me to worry about. I'm a little on edge because the legendary one was there. And that could potentially out-damage me. But hey, okay, this is back to the door through this way. Nice. Got an extra way opened up. Ooh, fun. There's a machine gun turret right there. Oh, okay, I can't actually deal damage to it. Fine. Oh, and the legendary Meyerlurk is directly underneath me. Cool. Okay, let's just keep moving through. Some perfectly not worrisome skeletons there. If we open things up and are then... Oh, boy! Okay, you're the one I'm worried about. How much damage do you do? Okay, you've mutated, that's good. Oh dear. No, why is... The grenade throwing time seems so much longer than I imagine it to be. Oh no. And now I'm in the water. Oh, okay. Let's just have a stim pack to heal me up. And now I've got to work out how to climb up. Okay, that one looks like it'll get me out. Yeah, falling in the water in power armor is not ideal. Hey, the turrets are helping me though. That's nice of them. Yeah, I need to get back up here. This is fine. Okay, okay. All good. All good, 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 good. You appear to be dead. Excellent. Alright, now let's... Oh, you're not dead. Well, now you are. The turret must have killed the legendary then, which is great. Yeah, okay. Where was the... There was the turret. Okay. And the legendary had on them, and a radiated boxing glove. Boy, don't we all love the legendary system. You can get the worst or the best items through complete chance. Alright, let's do the pump. Really? I did not realise you were about as well. Okay, drain more of the water, get some more decent junk. One of my legs is a bit busted, which is to be expected, I guess. And, ooh, okay. Let's, yeah, try and do what we can to kill these ones. I would jump over there, but we've already seen what the power armor's like in the water.
What's all this?
Here we are. Codsworth has actually managed to catch up, which is nice. But apparently I'm still in danger.
Ooh.
Oh, I hear scuttling underneath. Oh, right there. You know what? I'm going to leave Codsworth to it. And I'm just going to pop round and open this thing up. Yeah, these might cause some problems. The eggs sometimes spawn up. But is this the final level? We need to go over there. I'm just looking at the paths as they open. Yeah, it looks like I can just jump. Ooh. Okay, I didn't jump quite as much as I thought I could. Oh, really? Turrets, why aren't you helping me? Turrets, you could be so helpful right now. Can I... Oh, no, I can't poke my hand through and just flip the switch that way. That's annoying. But what I can do, though, is... Yeah, first off, allow these Mirelurks to hopefully get shot. And... Oh, no, no, okay, that's actually going for me. Oh, and Codsworth's gone down. That's not handy at all. Where is this... Okay, I can't even... Yeah, I can't even see it from over there. Oh, and there goes one of my legs. That's not good. Oh, and... Not enough ammo. Oh, it was only one shot short. It's annoying, because earlier I'd, like, spent a shot and I was like, well, there's no point me just firing again. That'd be pointless. A waste of a reload or whatever. Should have done it. Should have done it. Alright. Well, I'm not sure where the Mirelurks themselves have got to, but this'll be the final one, right? Yeah, and now we've got to restart the main pump. Can't get through here, can I? No, I can't. I suppose Codsworth's just going to get back on his own feet. It's a bit wishful thinking. Hey, one more restart, and then we can go back to Graygarden and give everyone the good news. So this will be the final switch. Yes, that actually is the final switch now. Perfect. Alright, I'm going to do a little bit more looting, I was going to say. Oh boy, you... Yeah, really want to hit me, don't you? Okay, Codsworth, yeah, I was really hoping he was going to buffer.
I don't feel pain, you know.
Oh, well, that's good. It's nice to know Codsworth wasn't designed to feel pain. Or maybe he was designed to feel pain and has just stopped feeling pain over the years. I'm really voting for Codsworth on this one, which is why I'm not supporting him. I feel like sometimes he needs to do things on his own. Hey, and he did. Good work, buddy. I'm guessing... Yep, this is a nice easy way out. Perfect. Let's just leave and go back to Supervisor White. Hey there, Supervisor. Job's done.
So good to see you. You fixed our water problem, didn't you?
That's right.
That's marvelous, darling. Simply marvelous. Here, you can have some of our produce. I'll ask Greenie to give you a discount, too, if there's anything else you need. Now I simply must get back to work. Ta-ta!
Perfect, and yeah, we're now able to use the workshop here, which is pretty nice. And how much XP for that quest? 286, not terrible.
Seems to be growing
I'm going to
well.
take a bunch of these ingredients, because I'll be heading back to Sanctuary, and I may as well plant some of this stuff. The corn in particular, I think is very important for adhesive. Is it corn, mute fruit, and something else, which makes the adhesive thingy, which I can't remember the name of. It has been a while since I've built an adhesive farm.
Good to see you.
Corn, mute fruit, and potato, or just tato. That's what it takes. Alrighty. I've now remembered that. I'm going to do a bit of cooking, because I'm just back at Sanctuary. I also deposited all of those ingredients into this massive farm we've got going on. Like, I haven't worried about organising it too much. I was just like, let's just make it big. And hopefully that'll mean we get a good amount of ingredients as yield at some point. So, looking forward to that. But for now, let's just fix things up and get sorted. I've fast travelled back to the Boston Public Library, because we are heading to the castle, which isn't a million miles away. It is through Boston, which is a bit of a pain. Fortunately, I'm not someone who has to deal with the Boston crashes too much. I hear that's a thing on console, but on PC it runs smooth enough. Load times are a bit long when exiting out of like one of these buildings or whatever, which is a large reason why I don't go in there, but it's all fine. You may also notice that I've actually leveled up, which is pretty cool. And oh, it's Trinity Tower. Not worried about getting strong in this run, but yeah, it'd be nice to... There we go. Will I now? Really? Yeah, nice to just deal with the mutants. Ooh, especially seeing as there's a good amount of meat. And I had me some mutant hound meat, because it gets rid of 50 rads, which is pretty impressive. In survival mode, it got nerfed to only getting rid of 5 rads, which always annoys me. Like, I get reducing it a bit, because it is quite strong. Like, I got rid of all my rads, or nearly all my rads, with just 1. But it got nerfed a lot for survival. Where if it did, like, 15 instead of 50, or even, like, 20 odd, I think it'd still be perfectly fine. But they just really didn't want you getting rid of rads too easily in survival. And I'm uncovering a bunch of places I normally don't go to. This is... Yeah, the novelty still hasn't worn off for me. Bang. Hey there, Mutant Hound. Okay, Codsworth has got you. Lovely stuff. Codsworth... Okay, Codsworth... Wow, Codsworth has really got you. Oh dear. Oh, it's a legendary raider. Who's already mutated. Oh dearie me. Oh. You're... Did you just hit me? Or, oh no, there was a dog. Well, I appreciate you making it so I didn't have to do that. Oh, that's a bit annoying. I really like playing a sniper in Fallout 4, it's probably my favourite way to play. So a legendary hunting rifle's always nice. Admittedly, incendiary isn't the best, but it still would have been cool to have. This area, ooh, yeah, it's going to be a bit tougher, because, oh, high tier enemies, also because Codsworth has not returned. Oh, really? All the dogs coming out? I want to know who let the dogs out, and then I want to shoot them. Sorry, Baha men. Okay, this isn't too bad. Yeah, this guy isn't being super accurate, and I am in a suit of power armour. Also, you get to see what I'm like at third-person shooting. Ooh, worse. It also doesn't help that I play without the little crosshair dot thing, because it makes the screen a bit clearer. Ow! No, you take it back! Oh, I missed. Oh, I think I know this place. I'm pretty sure I'm going to need to be here at a later date for one of the Automatron quests, or maybe it's just a common spawn for an Automatron Radiant quest. Yeah, I definitely remember this place, so I don't feel too bad about heading over here. Will no doubt come in handy. Is there? Okay, there's a turret there at least. We can get rid of you. I'm just gonna get my crit shot ready. Oh. Oh, and there's the turret. Yeah, Mark III. Immediately starting to take some actual damage now that I'm not in the starting area of the game. Okay. Perfect. I want to make sure... Okay, you're not the legendary. Yeah, I want to make sure I loot the legendary first. It's a raider piece. Also, Sentinels, not big into. Sentinels was very popular in the early days of 76 with PvP players. I do know that. The build seemed to be stand still, go into bats, automatically kill the player. I don't like standard PvP in 76, to be honest. I don't think it's a game that works particularly well for that, but there were some people who really loved it. I'm not sure if there's much of a PvP community still around these days, but if they are, I hope they're having fun. I don't need metal stuff anymore, and is there... It's not everyone, okay. Codsworth, who's fighting us here? Oh, it's... Oh, another legendary raider. Okay. Codsworth, I kind of wish you would run back this way, because then, yeah, that car explosion would have hurt him. But, no, Codsworth is a melee enemy. A melee enemy? A melee specialist right now. Right, there's the mutation. Let's pop around this way. A good strategy in general, when playing FPS games, is to use pop out from a different corner than you started on. Are you crouching down? You are. Very useful in multiplayer games where people kind of expect you to be in the same space. And what do we get? Leather. I mean, cryogenic's actually kind of nice. It's only a 10% chance to freeze. I knew it had like a time delay on it, but I didn't realise the chance was there as well. Okay, that also just kind of sucks. And do I have any healing other than my stim packs? Yes, although none of this is cooked. Oh, I've got a blood bug steak. Or I'm going to eat that, because it also boosts my maximum HP for an hour, so that effect will just stick around and help me out. Oh dear, lots of super mutants. Oh, and a mine. Thanks. That'll come in handy next episode. Okay, and apparently a very weak super mutant is there. There is a second one. Oh, okay, I spotted him out of the corner of my eye as I turned. Yeah, I'm not actually too worried about you. We'll deal with you too, I guess. The band's been unpopular for too long, we need to get rid of them. Why am I making dumb puns? I don't know why, but this episode I'm really wanting to make dumb puns. For some reason. I'm just gonna set you on fire and then run off. Because I would like to actually make it to the castle. To end the episode. I say I want to make it to the castle, but things are quite working against me here. Alright, got you lot blown up, and yeah, that's a butcher. Butchers are strong. Okay, car's gonna blow up as well. I mean, it's only been partial car explosions, I think. Oh, we actually got a bit closer. Oh, and meat. I had a little grill going. That's nice. Oh, and you've got a board. Okay, butchers might be tough, but when they're literally swinging a piece of wood at you, you don't have to worry too much. Oh, poor guy's trying to retreat. And I didn't let him. I feel kind of bad. But hey, the castle symbol's right over there. I think that's the last of our enemies. Oh dear. Almost the last of our enemies. There's some Mirelurks there, and I've just noticed I'm down to... Oh, okay, you know what? We got friendlies over this way. Let's just run you guys over here. And... What? Burn that. Yep, come on out, Minutemen. This is practice for taking the castle. Okay, I'm not sure what happened to Codsworth. Oh, he's over there fighting the other one. Alright, Minutemen, you've got this super easy now. It's just one of them. I'm just gonna... Perfect. Yeah, wander around to help out. Perfect, look at this, Minutemen. Helping out. Oh, and doing real damage, jeez. Well, I guess this one is just a soft shell. That's not so tough. Excellent. Yeah, next time we're going to take the castle. However, yeah, I've got just... Is that just over? Yeah, just over 100 fusion cells. So, not an ideal amount to have. Might need to take a quick stop to Diamond City first. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna... Actually... No, I'm gonna call it here. I'm smart enough that I definitely won't fast travel away from this location without without discovering it. It's definitely not going to happen. But hey, if you enjoyed this episode, leave a like. Next episode we should be hitting level 15, which is when Automatron will start. So, one more leveling and general exploration episode, and then robots, robots, robots. If you've enjoyed, leave a like, feel free to suggest stuff in the comments, and as always, thank you very much for watching. Sarge out.